Alright guys, today I'm joined by the King of the Ring, the King of the WWE, and the King of WWE Games, King Barrett. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm very good, thank you. Excited to be here promoting WWE 2K16.
It looks to be an awesome game this year. Have you had the chance to try it out?
I have actually. I just played it upstairs. They've got, we had this thing set up at WrestleMania this year where they scanned all our bodies. They had this setup where they had 300 cameras around us, photographing us from every angle, and the graphics this year are so good. It's been incredible how they've managed to replicate literally every wrinkle on my face. Unfortunately, they've managed to capture, and it looks amazing. It plays great. Very, very impressed with it.
It looks so good this year. It's totally fit for a king.
Exactly, you know, a cosmic king now.
A cosmic king.
That's just one more name I've added to my repertoire.
So you speak of the Cosmic King, you're teaming with Stardust at Summerslam. You're going up against the Green Arrow in Stephen Amell. He's teaming up with my hometown boy, the Geordie, Adrian Neville. How do you feel about Stephen Amell being in the ring? Is it going to be a case of bad news for Stephen Amell when he steps in the ring with bad news, Barrett?
I think so. I mean, I've got to give Stephen Amell a little bit of credit. He's an amazing athlete. He's been incredibly successful in Hollywood, and he's brought a whole bunch of new eyes to our product, which is great. You know, he's got this massive fan base. But the problem is he's trying to jump from a world where he can do a second take or a third take or a fourth take. He's trying to jump from that into a ring with zero previous experience. I don't care how tough he is, how good an athlete he is, he's making a huge mistake, and he's going to find that out firsthand at SummerSlam.
Now, because he's known as the Green Arrow, if you were to pick a tag team partner other than Stardust, is there any superheroes that you would have on your side? Did you have a favourite growing up?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't into comic books or superheroes or anything like that as a kid. The only one I ever liked was Bananaman. And no one in the US has ever heard of Bananaman.
Classic superhero.
He's fantastic. So he would be my guy, and I actually would really like to come out at WrestleMania dressed as SummerSlam, sorry, dressed as Bananaman. But unfortunately, I'm going to be out as something else. I think we probably couldn't get copyright for me to go out as Bananaman, but if I could, I would.
That's such a shame. That would be awesome to see.
I don't think the Americans would understand it, but it'd be worth it for us Brits, right?
It would. It'd be perfect for us.
Exactly.
This year in 2K16, we're getting the Terminator as a pre-order bonus. Now, you mentioned Bananaman. Stephen Amell's also someone that's a superhero. He could make it into the game. Is there any superheroes or anyone from TV or movies that you would want to see in the game to go up against the Terminator?
That's a really good question. I think just growing up in my generation, the obvious answer would be Terminator. He was the number one. But I think, you know, seeing Terminator against someone like the Predator or RoboCop or someone like that, some guys from like the kind of late 80s, early 90s action movies that were so big, I think that would be pretty cool to see something like that.
That would be awesome, that would. The last question is just a couple of predictions for SummerSlam. So, first one, Cesaro.
I got to go with Cesaro on that one. I've never been in the ring with Owens, but I have been in the ring with Cesaro. He is an absolute freak. What you see on TV doesn't even represent how strong he is, how smooth he is in the ring, how technically proficient he is, how good he is in the air. He is literally the complete in-ring pro wrestler, and he's the absolute best we got. So I'm going with him.
Nice one. Next match, Seth Rollins against John Cena. Someone's going to be working out and making history. It was a two-time champion with the United States Championship and the WWE Championship. Who do you see winning that match?
My heart says Seth, my head says John Cena. I'm not a huge John Cena fan. We don't see eye to eye, but let's be honest, he always pulls through at the big moment, and I think he's going to do it at SummerSlam.
Brock and Taker?
I don't think that The Undertaker has what it takes to topple Brock. We saw what Brock did to him at WrestleMania. I don't care what training regimen Undertaker's been in. I don't care how angry he is, how much he really wants to beat Brock. I don't think he can do it. And
this is the big one. Preston North End or Ipswich?
Preston North End every time.
I thought you were going to say that, yeah.
Obviously.
Wade, thanks for taking the time today to speak to us. It has been absolutely awesome and a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you, man.
Cheers, buddy.
It's been great. Cheers.
Thank you, man.